Hi guys, this is Chris, Mike Whiskey 7, Charlie Sierra. Over a couple of the last nets, we've had people, well, there's been stuff about not knowing how to do code plugs and let's get someone to do a code plug for me, etc. So, of course, in line with the fact that if we go to connect on our website, and I'll just get over there now, it tells you on our website there, it should be displaying on screen now, C4FM YSF, DMR, and of course our newest edition, XLX, which you can get in with a DMR handy as well. So I've opened up all the basic codplug at the bottom there, codplug softwares. So we're going to start with, right, we've hit MD-UV380. So you'd go up to here, you'd click to read your radio, you'd click OK there. I've not got a radio connected, so can't do that. It would read all your information there. And of course you would go to your channel information there, and of course this one's only got one channel because it would be like you'd have multiple channels. But your best option to do is, obviously, if you've got a Moonraker code plug, etc. in there, is you would go up to here and you would you'd want to save the code plug. So I'll just wait for the computer to come up with the dialog window, and you'd save it as, give that a name. So you'd say Moonraker, other code plugs are available, and you click your save button, and you put that into a directory you know that you're going to be able to access it. But what we do first is we just clear all the data. So now there will only be one channel there. First channel you're going to want digital, say it's for your Pi Star, so Pi Star in there, and we go with a generic 438.800 into there. Your hotspot simplex, you're going to go 438.800 on that one. So this is part of building the channel. So far you've got your timeout there, which you're going to increase, and of course, as you know, on the RagTune nets, about 3 minutes is the timeout. So 285. Other channels you do 180. But as we're doing the MD-UV380, of course it has a receive group and it has another group. You of course on a hotspot you're going to be repeater slot 2 as well, and of course your group list, we'll say group list 1 because that's where we're going to put things, and you'd have your contact. Now there's no contacts at the moment except for contact 1, so we can close that channel off, and everything we've edited in there will stay. But of course what you're going to want to do then is you're going to want to go to your contacts, digital contacts, RX call, root call, receive, but we go digital contact, and you'll see there we've got contact 1, and you're going to go, where do I go to get that information? Well, I don't know what the code plug consists of. So of course we go to our googly window and we type in Brandmeister UK, and you'll get a hit, Brandmeister Wiki. So if you click on this website, we're going to load it in real time. Comes up with a UK flag. Of course 235 prefix. It'll tell you about the worldwide groups, tell you a little bit of information about hotspots and repeaters. So it's a good source of information there. And as we keep going down past all that, we'll get to talk group, reflectors, etc. Tells you about worldwide 91, and then of course we get the list of talk groups for the United Kingdom. So we've got 235, 2350, 23500, 2351, 23510, and of course it tells you what they all are. So we'll go back over to the codplug software, and going to want to make a contact. So we'll say Wales, we'll put it in capitals, Wales 2356, and then it's got the ID, the number it needs to dial, 2356. Don't worry about putting a receive tone on there, and then click add and you'll get another contact underneath. Now we will talk a little bit later about using the XLX reflector, our XLX reflector. It uses torque group 6, so if you type in an XLX and just put a number 6 there and add, of course you've got UK wide. Oh, I'm not in the box there. Got UK wide, and that one would be 2350. And of course an important one that you're going to want to put in there is disconnect, and you put that one as a 4000. Add. So we're done with that, and we're going to go back into the one that we called Pi Star in channel information. Now what you'd have to do in the 380 is you'd have to go Wales 2356, name that as a channel, and of course all that information there, you would have to repeat this information for each channel. So we give this one a contact now. So you've got Wales, you see your contacts you've made are now there. Put that to Wales, the group list is 1. Now we go over to look at your RX group list. It's your group list 1. At the moment it has got Wales 2356 in there, but you're just going to want to add all your contacts over into that list. And then, you know, you can call it group list 1, you can call it receive, you can call it hotspot, but of course all these talk groups, they all basically, they're all the same. They're all the same if you used it on a repeater. So I'm not, you know, expert in any way, I'm just showing what I know. You're going to want to select whatever colour code you've done on your radio as well, but you do that, and you just, you know, after you've done the Wales, click add, and of course you just remember 438.800, and of course again 438.800. if you're making your channel, you're going to make sure that that is a digital channel. You're not going to worry about your squelch. You want low power for a hot spot. It's not going to matter about the timeout on the channel I'm making now. You want your power down to low. And of course we're going to go over to the important contact. We'll select disconnect on that one. There we go. I didn't spell hotspot properly, it's hotspot. And of course, yeah, we went with colour code 3, time slot 2, and of course you then call it disconnect. So and you can just click add again, just go with your next channel. So we close that off, and of course we close off the contacts, and this is, you're back to basic information again. But if you go to channel information, you'll see your channels. Once you've made your channels, you will then want to go to the zone. So you've got zone information here. We've got zone 1. We call it hot spot this time. And of course, to put your channels in, you've got an A and a B, unless you've done the GD77, and you can just put them over to your A and your B in there, and they're now in your zone, and you're then going to write back to your radio. So that's the 380. Of course, if you're going to do an anytone, This would be your anytone. You've got all your information. We're going to go for a clean slate. Oh, I'm trying to go for a clean slate. But of course, for your hotspot, you're only going to need one channel. This is the beauty of this radio. You need one channel. For your hotspot, you go into your digital settings. You make sure that your radio ID is in there. You've got contact talk group, so we put those talk groups in again, as we said. So it's just a case of going to the box and editing the box. If you go to actually edit the box, double click and you get the little box, and of course you can go next through all of them, but you'd be adding as you go. So that's how you would do that one. And you do your talk groups, and of course on the right hand side of your radio you've got list. So if you wanted to go somewhere else, you change the list. Of course the radio, as you get to learn it, you can assign hotkeys to it. So that's that bit. I'm not sure how long this video is now. Of course this is our XLX reflector dashboard that I am talking about. And of course that is the XLX reflector as we stand right now. And of course this is my multi-mode hotspot. Now this one isn't on Whiskey Hotel Charlie Papa, so it's going to be like a lot of your hotspots. And I'm opening up the configuration there. It normally asks you to put in your password, Pi Star and Raspberry, and you'd get in. Of course I've got it set up for DMR mode. I do have it set up for YSF as well, but we're not using it on this hotspot at the moment. Chuck your frequency in, your DMR ID. I'd imagine you've already got this if you're using Brandmeister. And then of course you've got your Brandmeister. Always make sure that you just tap your tap your hotspot password in if you don't see it there. So you do that, and then you've got XLX master here. You will have XLX enable somewhere. So you've got Brandmeister enable, you've done that. DMR plus we're not going to touch. You've got XLX master, and it just comes up like that. And you just literally type in XLX, press your shift for the underscore and 042, and you see it's in the box there. But of course I was already on it. Of course to connect to Sutter's net you're going to want Delta, which is what everyone's connecting into. You can everything can go through there. If I just go back over to the dashboard, the XLX, and we will wait for it to load there, you will see that most people are sat in D, and that will cross over to Sutter's net. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching there. As well, obviously you would put the slider over for enable and select your color code. So you can select a different color code to what your Brandmeister is there as well. And then you apply your changes. YSF we'll talk on another time, just DMR today. So I'm going to try and stop this recording. Thanks everybody for watching, and hopefully this helps a few people. And there should be a few more crisper videos done, but of course I just wanted to rush this video out.